Hello, good evening, and welcome back to the Esports World Cup. Please let me apologize about skipping out on the Rainbow Six overtime that we did need to move on with the show. I have a very special guest who I'm moments away from introducing, but you can see on your screens right now, Twitch.tv, EWC White for Apex Legends, EWC Gold for Rainbow Six Siege. Those tournaments are ongoing, and we will check back in with him in just a few minutes. For now, it is my pleasure to introduce James Huang. Thank you so much for joining me. I believe you work for Tencent Esports. Can you tell me your role, your job, and maybe a little bit about what you do?
Yep. Hello, EWC fans over the world. I'm James Yang, Senior Director of Global Esports Center, Level Infinite, which is the publisher of PUBG Mobile and Honor of Kings.
Well, fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we talk about the games, that's the obvious topics. You've spent 10 years, nearly 10 years with Tencent, right? So nearly 10 years with us. 2015, I was reading your LinkedIn. How much has the mobile gaming scene changed in those 10 years?
I started working in game industry since 1999. So
okay, so how about we go even further back?
26 years
Yes,
going
okay.
back, and at that time there's even just online game just started. So before the StarCraft was so popular in Korea,
yes.
and then there are some PC online games started from Lineage from Korea, and that time just everything started. And then things all focused on PC online game, and 2000. Just around that when I joined to Tencent, mobile gaming just started booming from China and Eastern area. So that, yeah, it was just so fast.
Yes.
And gaming genre was also very changed at the beginning. At the time, it's all like just a puzzle or very simple casual game, or using some social graph over the kind of the chatting apps. But now it's getting more and more deeper, more and more serious, and more and more core. So now you can play almost all genre of games, even on mobile device.
It's amazing to see.
Amazing.
Just before we talk more about mobile gaming, I will tell you a joke or a story that I heard. So I grew up in South Africa. I watched GSL. I watched StarCraft. That's what got me into esports. I then started to learn Warcraft and play games. I heard that StarCraft 2 was so popular in South Korea that if you wanted to ask a lady for her hand in marriage, you had to defeat her father in a game of StarCraft. Is that true?
Thankfully, that didn't happen to me, so I could get married. Lucky, I'm lucky. But that's really true. It was just not just the name of the game. It just launched in 1994, as far as I remember, and 1995, I just entered the university. All my colleagues, they didn't do any study. We all went to the net cafe. In Korean name, it's
PC Banks.
Yeah, PC Bank. You really know that. Yes, right. So that we are just using this stopwatch to check all the strategy, how long it takes to make the lever job, and how long it takes to starting from the CV. So
this I know is a fact. For the viewers at home that maybe are not as familiar or haven't been involved in esports quite as long, StarCraft 2 voice lines are used to teach English language. It's that prolific. But we're not here to talk about that. StarCraft 2 comes later in the tournament. We'll both be watching. I know we will. How much of a difference is there between, let's say, the mobile gaming market, the amount of acceptance, the amount of people playing games? When I see Honor of Kings, when I see PUBG Mobile, and then I see the teams, and I see how big it is in Southeast Asia, in South America, and then I compare that to, let's say, Central and Western Europe and North America, to me, there's giant levels of difference. Am I wrong?
It's up to the difference in the definition of East and West. And also it's up to how you see the market in a different perspective. For example, if you just see the overall market size, then already mobile gaming market is bigger than the total of PC and console market.
So I mean, that is incredible to hear. I've only recently come to appreciate that.
So that mobile, actually almost everybody now having mobile. Some country like Southeast Asia, penetration is almost more than 100%. That means one person having not only one phone, they have two phones.
Wow.
That's if you count the overall number.
That is ridiculous.
So mobile gaming is really big because there are so many people having, because not everybody having PC or console at home, and even you have one console, but family like 4 or 5 people sharing together, so that the penetration wise it's much less. However, mobile gaming, it's big, right? But now I'd like to talk more the mobile esports.
Yes.
Because at the beginning, we started mobile esports 6 years ago with PUBG Mobile. At that time, many people ask me, "Hey, mobile esports has any potential? Is it even real esports?"
Yeah.
Because for them, esports means sitting on the desk and
Yeah.
PC.
It has
and
to be
using,
StarCraft tier.
Yes,
that kind of-
StarCraft
yeah.
or CS:GO or
Yes.
the League of Legends. So the mobile device is small and controlling like this.
Yeah.
And how can people show their skill there and just device-wise? But then I already say, tennis is a sport. Then ping pong is not sport.
Yes. Yes.
Table tennis, they are using the different device, but they are all great sports. So the different device doesn't mean esports is worse than mobile esports is worse than PC esports.
Yeah, I agree with you entirely. And also, as somebody that, I used to play Battlefield 2 and I played Call of Duty 4 on PC and Quake and whatnot. So I've seen that argument over the 30 years that 25 years that I've been involved. And I will say this, mobile sports and mobile games that are competitive have been in a little bubble. To me, at least my understanding, this is the first time that we're seeing multiple games side by side.
Right.
PUBG Mobile last week, I fell in love with it. Honor of Kings was happening. We just saw
now.
some footage on screen.
Yes.
I have to ask, selfishly, you started PUBG Mobile, you're wearing an Honor of Kings t-shirt. Are you preferring Honor of Kings to PUBG Mobile? Are you picking a favorite?
Wow, are you killing me? I really love both games because they are different genre and they are all published by us.
Yes.
But at least PUBG Mobile, I think most of you already heard about that because the game launched 6 years ago.
Yes.
And that's one of the most popular game in the world. And I can say that's the most popular game in Saudi.
Yeah.
However, HOK, Honor of Kings, we just launched it globally 2 months ago. So that's the reason why I wear this Honor of Kings
Okay,
t-shirt.
it's a marketing
more
reason.
promotion.
Okay. I mean, we obviously see the games on screen. Something that's been really so fun for the Esports World Cup, and this is more for me than for you, but I have got to see so many MOBAs here on the stage. We got League of Legends in week 1. We have Honor of Kings this week. It's been so exciting to teach viewers and show viewers the differences. Just earlier today, we came from a Rainbow Six stream, and one of the experts that's on my show has never played a mobile MOBA. So we're going to get him to try it out tomorrow and see how hard it is, because I think a lot of people that have never tried underestimate just how challenging it is to do what these professional players are doing. And it's just what esports was 20 years ago. Nobody believed it. You just got to give it time. Let people grow up, let people experience it and grow. Anyways, the love story's over. I want to talk about, you mentioned PUBG Mobile is the biggest esport in Saudi. That's a fascinating sentence. I haven't heard that. I know that here at EWC, the investment, the development, this area that we're in has been called the Disneyland of esports, which I think is lovely. And we'll have some footage flying up. How much have you seen the Middle East region and Saudi and Riyadh growing? Because I think you were saying you've been working here for what, 5 years, 6 years?
Yeah, so by the way, PUBG Mobile is one of the most popular game in Saudi.
Yes.
But esports-wise, still there are so many big esports here,
Yes.
right? So
Got it.
as a game-wise, yes,
got
PUBG
it.
Mobile is one of the most popular game in Saudi, I can say.
Yes.
And here, the first time I came to Saudi for esports was 2019. At that time, I thought Uber driver dropped me in a wrong place. Nothing. It's just totally nothing. Only one building. So is it really right way?
Yeah.
So that's just 5 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And every year I come to Saudi, and every year I came to the same place. Every year I just have been surprised. It's unbelievable, frankly. So for me, Esports World Cup also, before that there was Gamers Ed.
Yes.
Before that there was in the Gamers Without Borders. So
Yes.
I have seen all the changes, improvement and growth. So for me, Esports World Cup means
Hope.
surprise.
Yes.
In a
hope,
good way.
surprise, excitement. I will say this, I can hear in your voice how excited and passionate you are about esports. I want to say thank you as one of the people that gets to compete and play in games. To have somebody at a corporate level that is looking after developers, that's investing in the esports scene, it means so much. I have a graphic here that shows the prize pool for EWC that goes to the clubs, and it's the club championship numbers that I want to focus on. How important is it for you to know that the clubs that are competing in your games can earn a piece of this prize pool to go towards funding and building this industry that obviously we care so much about?
Even last year, many people said, "Oh, now it's esports winter. It's really hard to survive, and many big clubs has a big trouble." But I think actually Saudi and this Esports World Cup just brought us into the spring.
Yeah.
I cannot say winter is totally end up, but still this big investment to the esports is really helping all the publishers, pro teams, even audiences.
Yes.
For example, Honor of Kings, we just launched 2 months ago, as mentioned, Honor of Kings.
Yes.
So that
I need to get my own one, all right.
it was not easy to bring popular big pro teams to join to our ecosystem. But because they knew
Yeah.
Honor of Kings already selected as one of the 21 titles to Esports World Cup, so there was one very big reason for them to even decide to join.
Yes.
So Esports World Cup or this kind of big prize pool investment would be definitely be appreciated,
Yeah.
and it will be even more greater if this can go sustainably, continuously, so that people can have some good idea that Esports World Cup, this is going not just a short time, it will go long time.
Yes. I mean, look, competition is always going to be there. People always want to be the best in their video games. James, thank you so much for your time. I'm just going to ask you to say one last message to the camera, something from the heart, something for Honor of Kings, because I'm such a fan, and then I'll let you get on with your evening.
Okay. PUBG Mobile, Honor of Kings, but overall mobile esports, I'm so happy to work this industry. I'm so happy to play games. I'm happy to be here to watching this Esports World Cup on my bare eyes. And you also have a chance. Please come on in. It's still ongoing. Honor of King, the finals is happening in 2 days. So please come and please enjoy with us.
Yes, please do. It's absolutely amazing. Kamsahamnida. Thank you so much
Kamsahamnida.
for your time. We're going to head on to the SDC Arena and take a quick look into the Apex Legends. We'll be right back after that.
Weird if they do split it because those